Yeah, my name's James Harris, I'm 32 years old, I'm self-unemployed. I'm of Jewish and Norwegian descent, which I think makes me the world's first kosher Viking.
I've been performing stand-up comedy for 17 years. When I was 17, I tried that for the first time. And I did a comedy competition. It's called So You Think You're Funny. I did the first few minutes and it was just great. All these jokes that I'd written in my bedroom all really worked. And then the next 2 minutes wasn't as good. But I got through the competition that night. I was very young. I really like making people laugh. Sometimes I do a joke maybe 200, 300 times, so it's not entertaining for me anymore. My joy is all in the response of the audience to it. In London it's very, very competitive, so I've got a lot of other jobs. I'm a translator, I'm a tour guide, I'm an editor, and I'm also training to be an interpreter. And I wrote a film a few years ago as well. The name is The Village in the Morning. Most of what I write is comic, is intended to be amusing.
I moved to London 2 years ago to find love and success. I have found neither, but I have found a place which sells really cheap bagels. So it's almost as good.
I lived for nearly 10 years in Germany, and having spent a lot of time learning German, I basically had a lot of material which was given to me because it was all there. I just could compare the languages, the cultures. It's a very strong position for a comedian to look outside from another culture. I was doing a show there recently in Germany, Stuttgart. I did the first joke, everyone laughed. I did the second joke, someone shouted out, "No, we preferred the first joke." Ended up doing the same joke 37 times. One of the best gigs of my career. Doing stand-up comedy is by nature a fairly lonely thing. You're standing up there on the stage on your own. Some people work as double acts or triple acts or whatever, but it's by nature quite lonely. It's not lonely when the audience is laughing, because you feel that connection. It's only lonely when you're still proving that you're funny.
One person clapping, so much worse. Bit of a slow burner, that one. So, it hurts me too, it hurts me too. Okay. Good luck with that.
There is a problem in London, which is sometimes there's very small audiences. And the audience is mainly comedians. Maybe there's 20 comedians and they're all waiting to do their turn. So that is a very, very difficult audience.
How many comedians have we got in the room today, by the way? How many comedians? Can the comedians give me a shout?
Hooray!
Oh, it's a lot of comedians, isn't it? It's a lot of comedians. That makes this very difficult because comedians don't really laugh at other comedians. Comedians only have two responses to other comedians, which are bastard and no threat to me.
It's unlikely that everything you write or come up with is going to be responded to with exactly how you want it. When I was very young, we're literally talking third or fourth gig, I went up to Scotland to do the semi-finals of a competition. And it was absolutely terrible, and they absolutely hated what I was doing. And I went on, and it was like 7 minutes in, and I got my first laugh. I sort of said, oh, maybe I should start again. And somebody shouted out, "Don't bother." So, that was pretty crushing.
And I'll tell you why I want to do comedy in Germany.
When you're starting out, you take it very personally. You're like, oh my God, they didn't laugh, I must be something wrong with me. But as time goes on, you feel, well, I'll just do another gig. So do you want to hear something which will blow your minds? Well, thank you for speaking for everybody. Nowhere, I repeat, nowhere in the nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty does it state that Humpty is an egg. Seriously, listen to the text. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Do you want to hear something which will blow your minds? You guys have passed the mind being blown stage. Well, I'm going to say it anyway, okay? Because I realised recently that nowhere in the nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty does it state that Humpty is an egg. Oh, Humpty Dumpty, Dumpty Humpty, Shumpity Humpty, Scrumpity Dumpty was an egg. People are enjoying themselves, but because the audience is so small, they won't laugh in a big way because they feel too shy to do that. My big goal is theatres and to do a tour. That's what I'd really love. I look at it year on year. Every year I make more contacts, I can play more gigs. When I started in London, I couldn't get on the stage. I didn't know where to go. Now I can get on stage a lot, lots of different places. So whatever happens, I will keep getting better, I think. Whether I'm successful or not, I don't know.